What's up guys, in this video I'm gonna show you how you can have the best controller settings in Assetto Corsa, especially for cutting through traffic and also drifting around. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and also subscribe for more Assetto Corsa tutorials, okay? Let's get straight into it. So the first thing you guys will need is to actually go ahead, open up your browser and then look up the A7 Assist, okay? So you can either download this from Overtake GG, or you can actually go to the link in the description. That is a direct link. So if you have an account, you can download it from here. I always recommend it to have an account and download it from this website. If you don't, you can also go ahead and open the link in the description, and you don't need to have an account for that. So just go ahead and copy paste the link, put it over here, and then you should be finding this file A7 Assist, and you want to download it to your computer. So once you guys have it downloaded, just put it whatever you guys prefer, and you will need to manually install it because unfortunately you cannot just drag and drop to Content Manager. That will not work. So if you try to do that, it will just fail. So you have to manually install this one. So once you download it, you just want to go ahead and extract it. So you can use a software called 7-zip, or you can even just right click and extract. On Windows it should work. And there you go. So there are the files needed. So if you want to find your installation, the easiest way is go to your Steam. If you have the Steam version, right click and then go to manage and open up the local files. So this is the way to go there, or you can just manually go to your C drive, which is your main drive in the computer, and then you want to find a folder called program files. So let me just adjust the window. So when I go to program files x86 and you want to go to Steam, then you want to go to Steam apps and common Assetto Corsa. So this is the root folder of the game, and now you will need to copy these files to a specific folder. I will show you exactly where you need to go, okay? So for this plugin, you will need to go on the base folder. You need to go to extension, then Lua, and then Joypad Assist, okay? So open up this folder. You should have it. If you have Assetto Corsa with custom shader patch, this is a requirement for you. And you want to copy this first folder over here, the one that says base custom A key 1. So I'm going to copy it over. Because I already have it, I'm just going to skip it, but you just want to replace the files or just copy it over. Make sure it shows up on the on that side, and make sure you also have the custom shaders patch. Okay, this is very important. So now you want to go to your settings in Assetto Corsa, Content Manager, Assetto Corsa, and then Controls, and you want to put the input method to GamePad. Okay, make sure you put it. And now you should copy these settings that I have over here. So these are the sensitivity settings for the controller. Very important to change these because they will have a lot of impact in the steering especially. And you can put the left thumb for steering. And now here you can also put these bindings. So I have an Xbox controller, so you can put the B button for next gear, A button for previous gear, handbrake on the RB button, and headlights on the up arrow. And you also want to change more bindings if you guys prefer. So you have the horn, you also have the same thing here, so the gears and the headlights, handbrake, change camera buttons. And you also, another very important thing to change is the clutch, okay, because you will need the clutch for drifting if you guys want to drift. So I recommend you guys to go over to the patch and put the clutch in the LB button. Okay, so you have on the left the clutch, on the right you have the handbrake, and then the gears are in the B and A buttons. So this is for Xbox controller, and it's the best for you to change gears and have the clutch and handbrake for the controller. Okay, so really use these bindings. It will make your life a lot easier. and make sure you have copied these settings over here as well. So for the steering, that should do it. Now you want to go over to settings, custom shader patch. You want to go over to GamePad FX, and you want to make sure you activate the GamePad script. Okay, so if you're not able to do that, first you need to have activated the extension on top. So once you activate that, you can activate the GamePad script, and now you should select the A7 Assist V1. Okay, so should be selected, and then you have a couple more options if you guys want to customize, but this should do it if you guys just select the script and make sure it's active. Okay, so once you guys have completed all that, you can go ahead and jump into a server, and if you guys want to have drift steering, you want to put the drift tires, and you want to disable the traction control. Okay, so very important, in the beginning you select the street or drift tires, whatever the car has, and disable the traction control. This will make it a lot easier for you guys to drift. Be aware that every car has a different name for the tires, so make sure you find out the street or drift. And if you want to cut up through the traffic, then that's different. So you should first go back to pits, and now you want to select the Toyo tires. You see they're grip tires. So grip tires are better if you don't want to drift, and you want to also have the traction control. This will make it a lot easier to cut through the traffic. This is selected by default, so you shouldn't be worried about it. And yeah, you guys can see here the car is way more stable now. So the only difference between drifting and going straight is you need to change the tires and the traction control. So you guys can see here some gameplay. I'm actually messed up here in the server. I was doing such a combo, and actually, yeah, you can have a lot of fun with these settings. I'm actually playing with the controller here, and the sensitivity is very important because you need to do very small adjustments to the car when you're doing this. Okay, and another important thing is to release the throttle. Okay, so only brake when needed, but to do the minor adjustments, the best is actually to just release the throttle and move your left thumb, and that's it. So that will be way more stable. The car will be way more stable if you do that. So throttle management, doing small adjustments in the stick, and not braking too often unless it's really needed. Okay, those are my tips if you want to cut up through the traffic. You guys can see here. So I hope you guys found this video very useful. If you did, make sure to drop a like, and also check my other tutorials. I have camera tutorials, I have drifting tutorials. So yeah, hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.